Everybody, welcome back to Ku5ogrande. And don't worry about all the questions that you may have seen in chat because they actually don't matter at all. Let's reveal the game, though. Honestly, we got to get into this and get our game master here, so please welcome on in our dear friend and lovely commentator, Xandra. Come on in, Xandra. I want to talk. Hello there.
Good morning, Mega Man, Brosensha. How are you doing?
A lie. It's afternoon, and that was Bruce Lee.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Well, good afternoon, Bruce Lee, Brosensha. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? Ooh, Bruce Lee Brosensha. I think that's my new name. Well, I like it. Yeah. I think that we need to get rolling, though, and I have a feeling you're not lying when you say, good afternoon, Bruce Lee Brosensha. I mean, good morning, Mega Man, right?
Yes, because if we're gonna have like a Mega Man game in Ku5ogrande, you can't just start at 3 or 4. You have to start at Mega Man 2 minimum.
Okay, like I have the box art for Rockman 2. But I don't know what minimum means.
Minimum, okay, so yes. So
it's less.
Yes. Less what? That's a good question. Is it less fun?
That's good.
Probably not for us. Not, gosh, Brosensha, there's just so much heart that went in this. This is, by the way, we are playing we're not playing it. I've played it, and others will play it. We're going to be looking at Rockman 2 Minimum, which is a ROM hack of Rockman 2.
Okay, what changes?
Okay, so,
you don't have to spoil everything, but...
Okay, you get your base layer of Rockman 2 at the bottom, the mechanics, you jump, you shoot, you have like boss weapons and items and stuff like that. Everything else is like sort of changed. Like it is a best of what I believe the creator really liked when it came to like tile sets and color palettes.
Aww.
Also, it's neat, like also, the weapons, the way the weapons work sometimes have changed. The way the items work sometimes changed. The weaknesses are all jumbled up. It's a whole new game, sort of, but it's close. It's also tiny little bit rude and maybe a little bit janky. It is. Oh, people. Okay, I'm sorry. People in chat are talking. It is not Kaizo tier. It is not playable vomit. It's close. But not exactly that.
Not quite that. Okay.
No. The Kaizo tier has been vetoed already.
Uh-oh, that's a little bit scary. Now, Rockman 2 minimum, or min, whatever you want to call it.
I call it minimum. I don't know.
Minimum.
Min stands for minimum.
Okay. Rockman 2 minimum. Is the game that we're going to be having here. Now, we really haven't done ROM hacks too much before in Ku5ogrande. Like, we've had a handful of very small alterations, but I've always been curious what would happen if we did have some. And so it's kind of cool to see a little bit that this is going to be an experiment for us, as well as seeing what the ROM hacking community is able to bring. Now, I actually fully support that. Do you happen to know if any of the players here are familiar with the original Mega Man 2?
So I believe we have someone, in the list we have someone who has never played a Mega Man, but has played platformers. Someone who has played other Mega Man games, more recent ones, but not 2. And someone who played Mega Man 2 once, like 5 years ago.
Okay. And then the fourth person who just... is there.
Complete mystery. I mean, we know they didn't play it. They didn't play this one. But as far as like everything else, like who knows?
I don't know. Yeah, it
could be anything.
Honestly, because Mega Man is a fairly straightforward type of game, I think that with the variety of levels, the difficulty that comes with it, even if you've played a previous Mega Man before, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to know enough to deal with a ROM hack.
Yep, that's right. And also, in the case of this one, sometimes prior knowledge of Mega Man 2 will actually hurt you. So it's kind of,
okay.
yeah. And I made sure to like give everyone of the participants like as much information as possible. Like I'm being super upfront. This one is like, no. Here's how this works. Like here's what everything does. Just go and have fun. And I did, however, give an enforced order for the bosses.
Yes. Good.
So, because otherwise, like that's something that Glitch Witch told me. Like, yeah, how are you gonna like? It is a nightmare to track unless you make sure everyone just goes through the stages in this specific order, and then it works. So we'll be starting with everyone's favorite.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Favorites
also
are always great to deal with.
Yeah. And what's your favorite Mega Man 2 Robot Master, Placentia?
You know what? You're just trying to bait me, aren't you?
No, I'm genuinely curious.
No, it's not Quickman. Although I love Quickman's stage, it's so cool. Like I always loved Bubble Man as a kid.
I love Bubble Man's music so much.
Yeah, the music is good. I'm trying to think. Airman's in it, right? I think he's my favorite. I think that he is right up there for Mega Man 2.
Well, I'm very happy to say that's where we're starting.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yep. So yeah, I'm yes, people in the chat already saying like dropping links or like references to I Can't Beat Airman. Yes, it's also, I love the Airman stage in this one because it immediately lets you know what this ROM hack's going to be about in terms of visual style and also everything else. And might as well be nice because Airman always gives item 2 when you beat him, so you'll get item 2, which is like the usually like little sideways jet thing to help you through the rest of the levels.
Sideways jet thing, my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, we're actually getting really close to being ready for the match. I hear lovely music. Ooh, this music's actually pretty good.
Yeah. There's some good stuff. It's like the thing I love about ROM hacks, especially like as I've been playing a whole bunch of them, there's just so much fun. Like just to see like what the ROM hack creators' tastes in music and like tile sets are. It's sometimes you get some like really good pulls.
Okay, I'm checking right now to see if the players are ready to go. Let me do, as they are verifying yes or no, I'm going to do one quick verification that all of the streams are in the right place. Because I am paranoid about those things.
Oh, no, fair enough. You got to check. It's important. Right.
Oh, this music is so good.
I know, it's lovely.
But
I think
wait,
that's
I know this song. Why do I know this song?
I believe it's Final Fantasy Legend 2 for the Game Boy. Or Final Fantasy... No, that's Final Fantasy Adventure. That's the start of Final Fantasy Adventure, like one of my favorite games on the Game Boy.
Oh, I've actually played a little bit of it. It's so good.
It's
okay,
so good.
everybody. I think. Okay, there we go. Everybody, I want you to get all of your Mega Man emotes, all of your Mega Man 2 especially, if you have those, or any of them. Because I am doing the countdown right now in Discord. Best of luck to the players. Honestly, I think they'll need it.
Yeah, actually.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Like, I can't even tell you, because I know that some ROM hacks are pure dag nasty evil.
Alright. Oh, I believe Lethargic Scientist had a few seconds head start because she started already in the stage.
Yeah, correct. So I will start timer when the others begin, and if needed, we can go ahead and factor that into the gameplay.
Yeah, it was 16 seconds if we're keeping track.
Aha! Okay, 16 seconds will...
Yep.
You know, from the last few matches, it actually has mattered. And usually if it's something that's like closer than 10 seconds, we'll want to go back and review just to make sure we actually make the right call. Most of the time, it doesn't matter quite as much with that, but honestly, it's good for us to know. Okay,
so how do you feel about Kirby?
About what?
Kirby.
Like, the game Kirby?
Yeah.
I love Kirby. Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. That's the NES one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I played that one as a kid, and I think someone stole it.
No.
Yeah, I'm so angry. What did I get out of it? Just a Flintstones NES manual. Okay?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Stupid bait and switch. Yeah, this is why you don't let people borrow your video games.
Yeah. I'm still missing my copy of Alundra. Still not over it.
Yeah. Well, that's how we lost Chrono Trigger. And then I guess we had a bit of an exchange between Mega Man X and Link to the Past. I gave Mega Man X, got Link to the Past in exchange. I think that was actually a very level exchange that we did for that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, wait, if my cousin's here, I know, we'll get the games back eventually, okay? Okay, Gordon? Final Fantasy IV, don't worry, I still have it somewhere here. I feel so bad.
I know, I've been in that situation. Oh my gosh. Also, I just like, I appreciate that this like Airman stage is a lot like, you know, what if Kirby, but also a little bit of Kid Icarus, but mostly Kirby, and just spikes everywhere, and sometimes the very clouds cry upwards.
Yeah.
For some reason.
You know, well, clouds float, so it assumes that I would assume that the things that are heavier for us and that would fall from us would fall up from clouds, so that makes sense. My tears fall to the ground, and Cloud's tears fall to the sky.
Yes. Yeah. And isn't that rain though? Don't clouds cry rain, or is that a different thing?
That's a different body function.
I kind of don't want to think about it. Oh yeah. By the way, someone mentioned this is a slightly. Not only is this a ROM hack of Rockman 2, this is a ROM hack of ROM hack 2 minimum, because this one has infinite lives.
Oh, really? Is that pretty much necessary then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of is. This game's a little bit rude, especially if you're not using save states to play it. So yeah, might as well just give him infinite lives. And as usual in Mega Man 2, you get a checkpoint in the middle of the stage and a checkpoint right before the boss. So provided folks make it to the boss, then hey, they can just keep trying. It's
good.
Fine.
Good. Honestly,
yeah, we want to see some other stuff.
Agreed. And looking at this, I'm thinking this already has a lot of stuff that I hate in Mega Man. The stupid clouds. I hate the cloud movement, okay? Because they go around in circles and you always miscalculate or get hit and fall into a pit. Instead, you get hit and fall into spikes and then jump back onto the clouds. So, like, the spikes there are actually there to help you.
Yep. Also, big thanks to, I believe, Garby, who was the one who recommended giving infinite lives, and I didn't know that was possible. But yep, now I can do it, and it's just great. This is a far superior experience than just like looking at the password screen every few seconds.
Yeah, I like this. It looks like also, some of our players are a little bit better at Mega Man than others, which honestly is a little bit understandable. At the same time, I don't think you necessarily need to be great at Mega Man to do this, because each Mega Man has... honestly, the difficulty comes with the level design, not the gameplay.
Yeah, especially since it's a very, very basic, like, Rockman 2 here, and it's like... I don't know, Mega Man 2 is usually the game I base all of my platforming on when I make games. I just just make it feel like Mega Man 2, because I feel it's fairly, it's good, it's very responsive platforming. You walk around, you jump, there's no slipping, there's no, like, acceleration, deceleration. It's really like, if you've played a platformer, you're usually pretty good already.
Yeah, I
The whole
generally
thing.
think so. And even then, you know, you're still going to be able to learn fairly quickly. Hey, divide by Shiro managed to make the jump onto the cloud there. Good.
Yep. Gosh, these spikes just... I'm sorry, these Gordos just, like, making it rude for everybody.
Yeah. Seriously, what do they think they are? Thor? Just flying around on the
No.
clouds, throwing lightning bolts
Yeah.
all over?
I like to think that they're not actual lightning bolts. They're just, like, pieces of metal that have been, like, just, like, sawed and, like, just cut to look like lightning bolts. Because they just fall like a stone. It's like, yep. It's just thematic. I'm just saying.
My lightning bolts are
throwing-
actually just made of cardboard. Yeah, I found this box, just cut it out. Had a lightning bolt drawing on it. Cut it out. Pretty cool. I don't know. Electricity would actually probably get a lot more damage to Mega Man than these lightning bolts are. They're definitely not real lightning bolts.
No, yeah. I really wonder if, like, I mean, you gotta figure Mega Man's insulated in some way.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Does he need to be insulated?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Like, he's
I mean,
a
you don't
robot.
put-
He could probably... Like, if he doesn't have pneumatics, then I don't imagine insulation is too important.
Oh my gosh, there we go.
Hey, divided by
Hero has
zero
made it
onto...
to- yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a checkpoint,
it's a checkpoint. That's the checkpoint. Bam, infinite lives, baby.
Oh, he's probably waterproof. That's not really... Well, it's kind of
Oh, yeah.
water insulation is what I'd say.
Yeah, waterproofing.
That's what waterproofing is. It's insulation against water.
Mm. Also, one interesting point. Like, I'm glad that, like, because as I play, as I've been doing my Good Morning Mega Man feature, I have played every single Mega Man platformer known to humans. I come across a bunch of these, and like starting, like at least like introducing questionable Mega Man ROM hacks to Ku5ogrande with Mega Man 2 ROM hack, I think is important because 2 as by far the like most generous handling of the Mega Buster, like Mega Man's basic weapon, because
Yes.
enemies pretty much don't have iframes. You can just keep shooting, and it just really works.
Oh my gosh, this part with Shiro. This is evil. Oh, you gotta go. Oh, good. Pixel Penguin managed to get through. And also, key piece of learning that if you have iframes, you can walk on spikes. Yeah, Pixel Penguin, I believe, is the one who has not really played Mega Man before, but has already discovered a key piece of tech.
Mm. Yep.
Ooh.
Also, why I don't think I haven't really seen any Mega Man 1 Mega Man 1 ROM hacks, and good thing because Mega Man 1 spike mechanics are very unforgiving because basically spikes ignore your iframes. If you touch a spike, you're dead.
Well, then change it in the ROM hack. There you go. You see?
Right.
That can be done, Xander. It's a
Yeah.
ROM hack. You can do anything you
True.
want.
You can do anything.
You can put Fester from Fester's Quest in this.
You could. That would be a wild ROM hack. Oh gosh.
I'm not saying you should. You could also
No,
put Fester-style bullets in the ROM hack. You know, they're all wavy, and as soon as they touch a wall, they stop. Ooh. Actually, yeah, you could put the Shrek hack of Fester into Mega Man.
That's so many, like, oh gosh, that's so many layers of hack.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm hoping to see someone make it to Airman.
What just
so glad
killed
they haven't-
Pixel Penguin? What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's like something fell from the sky that just insta-killed Penguin. I don't know. Well,
Who can say?
honestly, I think that people are starting to get a little bit more comfortable with death. Honestly, with a lot of the... No, let me explain, Xandra. Don't just laugh at me.
I'm just I'm just like picturing like, yes, our competitors have now embraced death during their match here.
I love it. No, because, you know, in games like Celeste, Meat Boy, you are going to die a lot. You have to die a lot in order to learn various mechanics. And that is essentially the story of what we've got here. They are having to learn mechanics through dying and dying and dying. If you take things too slow and be too cautious, you're just going to die after that. Find something that is going to be relatively consistent and relatively fast.
Yeah, and also, Royal Wizard pointing out in chat, I believe everyone on this match has 2 points.
Oh, geez. So you have to come in first in order to move on.
Yes, only the mega-est of robots.
Wait,
of
so you
fighting
gave
robots.
them an extremely difficult Mega Man game as people's final game?
Okay. My reasoning for this was...
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Please tell me.
Before you open the trap door, I was thinking, okay, I would rather, like, I think this would be a good opportunity for a ROM hack because, like, Mega Man 2 is a solid hacking game.
Oh,
so
yeah.
At least, like, you can set your watch to the basic mechanics of this game. So at the very least, like, the rest is just level design and what the level designer and just, like, other mechanics will, like, what the ROM hacker is throwing at the players. But at least they can count on the basic systems of the game. That will not, like, lead them astray.
I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I like this philosophy. And yeah, chat is pointing out my hypocrisy. Thank you, chat. I love you too.
What happened?
I gave Conan to people who took 4th place in their first match. Including Justin, my husband.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I call this a ROM hack is interesting because, like, I don't think this is like that bad of a ROM hack. It's just extremely rude, especially in this context.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, I'm sorry.
The difficulty here is, or the Kuso quality is definitely the difficulty. And honestly, you know, I don't really play Kaizo style games much. Like, I'll play Celeste. I've beaten the main story of Celeste. I've gotten to the last level in Meat Boy, but never actually beat it. Like, I'll play very difficult games, but at the same time, at some point, I usually start getting extremely angry, and I have to step away for a while. So
Yeah.
I imagine the players will probably, at least after the first 20 minutes or so, start getting angry. We haven't seen any messages in Discord. I wouldn't be too surprised if people do start typing there complaining about this.
Yep. And, like, to be fair, also, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So, this is not an overly spike-happy ROM hack. It's just mainly this stage. And also, I think, like, maybe a couple others. So, like, we're front-loading the spikes here. But after that, it should be a little bit more smooth sailing.
There we go. Pixel Penguin made the next jump there. Oh,
yeah!
No!
Oh, no!
Oh, you had a good thought. It didn't work.
Also, D2 Camps was, like, in a spot where, there's, like, all these, sort of, like, Greek-style, pillars in the back, I guess you would call them. Pillars and, like, structures and stuff like that. They sort of count as, like, foreground in a way. So when you have the little, like, soft-serve ice cream cone enemies, like little drills that come up and down, they will go behind that layer. But they're still there. They can still hurt you. You can't see them. So it's very, like... It's tricky. Thankfully, they will never actually spawn on top of you. They always appear to either side of you. They will never just hurt you directly. You just have to be really careful.
Oh, wait, so if you just stand there, you'll never take damage?
Yeah, but you'll never progress either.
Well, okay, I didn't know that. That would have been nice during various playthroughs of this game.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like, it's a little detail that, like, you don't necessarily, like, need to know. It's just like, oh yeah, if you take it slow, the game's not gonna be super rude to you.
Oh, I don't understand the noodle producer, like the noodle
I'm sorry?
extruder. It shoots out
What?
wavy noodles that wiggle. You know?
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, the pasta extruder.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand.
Yeah, I always figured they were like boomerangs, but now that you mention it, what the heck is that thing?
Hey, DK Kemps and Lethargic
Yeah.
Scientist are to the checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
By the way, I want to point out, Divide by Shiro has been here for quite a while, and the problem with the wind mechanics and how they keep pushing you is that you often feel like you should jump earlier than you should. And because of that, that's what makes a lot of these jumps tricky. You're watching Shiro right now, you got to get to the edge of that platform in order to make the jump. But Shiro did it and got thrown off because of the varying wind. Wow, still solidly in first at this point.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. For sure. But it's the stage, but thankfully, that's really not far off from the end. And because, like, shout out to
Pixel
Garbage
Penguin
Dog.
making progress. Oh, I love to see it.
Yeah. So you totally can do this. Absolutely.
That was a good idea, but it didn't quite work out, but it was a good idea. Oh.
I've done this in Mega Man 2 before. Just like, nah, I will just stand on your platform next to you and keep getting hurt. I don't care. I'm gonna make it.
Honestly, it's a good strategy. I mean, Divide by Shiro, that's a tricky spot for the Wind Dude.
It's the trickiest spot for the Wind Dude, but it is possible. So long as you don't walk off the edge, you're good.
It's possible to kill Wind Dude.
Oh yeah. It's just that if you get pushed past the point where Wind Dude despawns, then you're in trouble. It's really like, it's very rude. Like, you really shouldn't be putting Wind Dude there. And yet.
Well, I mean, there's a reason he's there. Wind Dude, like, he's living his best life, okay?
Yeah,
especially right there, pushing people to their death. You know, that's what he was built for. And always doing it.
Yeah, if he's just standing on spikes, just like, yeah, that's what I do. I have one job and I do it well.
Yeah, I'd give him a raise.
Yeah.
$5. You're now making $5.
I wonder what Wind Dude does, like, on their time off. Just like, finally home. Now, like...
Go to the club.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go to the club, see that local artist? Yeah, he's a fan.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I'm trying to find the actual legit name of the enemy here. Oh, he is...
Yeah.
Oh, I think I found it. I think I found the page. Oh, that's all Japanese. No, I can't read that. That's Japanese too. Oh, this is hard. Okay. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Do I have it? That's also Japanese. No. Okay, there we go. Matasaburo.
Matasaburo, okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Can
Good
anybody
question.
tell me?
I think Zero might have been able to actually defeat that enemy, but then...
Oh, Fan Fiend. Okay. What about...
Oh, Fan Fiend.
I like Wind Dude better, personally.
Yeah, Mace Wind Dude.
Yeah. And then the lightning guy is Kaminari Goro.
Oh, yeah. I remember the Goro part.
Yeah, why is he... Is that like Lightning Goro?
Let's see.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Ah, yeah.
Kaminari does mean lightning. Oh, okay.
Ah, see? I didn't even have to know.
I believe some, depending on how it's written, Kami usually means like god or divine. So Nari probably has some sort of reference to that.
And the pasta extruder is named Squirm.
Squirm!
S-C-W-O-R-M. Squirm.
Yes! I love it.
That's great.
Gosh, being a localizer back in like 80s and 90s, What a time.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Have we seen many other enemies? No, I don't think so.
Soon.
Yeah.
Just not now.
Wait. Oh, per this graphic that I found, the official complete works. It's not Sniper Joe in this game. It's Returning Sniper Joe.
Returning Sniper Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's returned.
Okay. DeWolf is telling me, like, you can sometimes break it down like that, but Kaminari is usually treated as a single morpheme. Fair enough. I know extremely little Japanese.
And the helmet dude is Neo Metal.
Oh, yeah. Metal is usually the name of, like, a bunch of these.
Oh, yeah.
Little,
I forgot that.
All right. Zero is on the platform. The platform that gates everyone's progress sooner or later. Oh, no!
No! And there's actually an enemy named Flyboy.
Heck yeah.
I want to see my Flyboy. By the way, we're 21 minutes into it. 3 of the players have gotten to 1 checkpoint. And our last player is making a really good push. Definitely struggling, but I think we're going to see some progress fairly soon.
Mm-hmm. I think so, too. Like, the person who makes it out will have absolutely earned their place in the next round. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, who is your favorite Robot Master in Mega Man 2?
So many. So, okay, so I legit love. So I love Bubble Man's music, but like I've always been a huge fan of Metal Man. The stage is nothing to write home about, but it's just like
he's got the best weapon. Oh, Pixel Peggin, you were so close. Oh, my heart.
Yeah, Metal Blade is. You can't go wrong with Metal Blade. Also, I just love Metal Man's style. Like, I have a saw on my forehead, saws on my shoulders. I am all about this.
Oh,
like,
I thought you meant in real life, but I was a little bit concerned, Xandra.
No.
I'm like, it sounds like
I'm...
Freddy came and visited you, or Jason, or one of those guys, you know?
No, I legit love. But also, like, I kind of like Quickman's design, but it's just, the fighting him is no fun.
Yeah,
Metal Man, it's a fun fight.
I love the Quickman stage, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's probably my favorite stage. But yeah, not my favorite Robot Master. I'm trying to think, why did I like Bubble Man so much as a kid? And I think it was just the idea of fighting things with bubbles. And I found that funny, you know?
Also, it's real fun to have, like, Metal Man's weapon in Bubble Man's stage, because then you get some cool stuff. Because then, like, you have some enemies that react differently when they're hit by the Metal Blade, and that's weird.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the big, like, hermit crabs, if you hit them with Metal Blades, basically it makes their shell, like, shoot off, and then you have to fight the small wheeled base by itself.
Oh, geez, this is like Mega Man X before Mega Man X, then.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Wow. I love Quickman stage. I love Quickman stage, not gonna lie. Mega Man 2 is the first Mega Man game that I beat, though. I have played it a lot. Again, it was my cousin Gordon who owned it, and I remember beating it at my grandma's house. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun, and I remember seeing the ending screen and just feeling so happy about how much Mega Man was walking. You know, he just walked and walked, kept walking. You know, my metal boy just keeps going. Yeah, it was a very satisfying ending.
Yeah. Also, you get to see the seasons. Okay, Mega Man 2's ending is the first time I ever saw cherry blossoms, and I had no clue why suddenly the trees turned pink.
Actually, you've got a good point. I don't think I even registered that as a kid, you know? Shiro does not like wind, dude. Come on, wind, dude.
It's so bad. It's such the worst. It's the worst. I was honestly not expecting this wind dude to just be like such a giant jerk.
I mean, look at him. He's just having the time of his life.
Yeah.
You know, just like that one song. He's dead. He's dead.
He's dead.
Wind
He
dude
got
is
it.
gone.
my
Shiro,
gosh.
be careful. Okay, I'm worried
Yes.
for you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm very worried.
Whew. Progress.
I love that little breather. Just gonna stay calm a
Yeah.
little bit. You gotta take a breather. Okay, we've got
Got
the
full health.
hamburgers. Watch out!
You're good.
Burger time! Ah!
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
wow.
Okay, well.
Oh yeah, this stage isn't over. There's just more of us.
Why? Oh my gosh.
Why not? Also, okay. Yeah, fun thing about this. Yeah, the.
No!
Oh.
Oh, I would have done that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so everybody, this is a 2-point match, which means 3 of the players are going to be eliminated today. A big reason why we have this ROM hack is that it's a competent ROM hack, and the biggest thing that you're fighting against is not the mechanics or the terribleness of the ROM hack, instead, the evilness of the person who made this.
Yep.
I would actually say that this is probably, like, technically a really good hack from what I've seen.
I mean, for this stage, yeah, it gets a little bit weirder and jankier in other stages.
Uh-oh.
I think this probably just happens to be, it's just rude. It's just the rudest.
Oh, it's so rude.
Also, there's like no, like very like blatant disregard for the flicker limit when it comes to sprites and stuff, but not as like glaring as some other ROM hacks I've played.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I remember at one of the last AGQs I went to, which, by the way, I need to get submissions ready. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
for SGQ. When are those due? Let me look. I think I'm just going to resubmit what I submitted to the original submission, so not too much additional work, but...
Someone in the chat saying like, oh yeah, like later on in like a later round we're gonna have someone hand out Hyper 6.
They're due Saturday, everybody. Oh, Hyper 6? Is that good?
This is a very infamous Super Mario World ROM hack.
Now, there is a ROM hack that I want to give out, but it would have to be to it would have to be a match with people who aren't going to be moving on for sure. Which I would be okay if we had a couple of those, you know, just the little bit of the summoning old players, bring them on, because I want to give it out someday, but it absolutely would not be fair.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's... Oh, right. The fairness is important, isn't it? Because there's some of these hacks are just, like, they're so RNG dependent.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. It's not really the case for this one. It's just, nope, it's just hard.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, besides the drills that we've seen coming through... Oh, wait. Let me look at the enemy name. Where are you? Enemy name. The mole. They're moles.
Moles? Oh, yeah, the soft serve ice cream.
Yeah.
I love those. They're so great for farming.
The soft serve ice cream. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're moles.
just...
And honestly, yeah, grinding there, like, you don't have to worry about extra lives on this one because it doesn't really matter.
Can you imagine this with just like 2 lives? Like, thank goodness for Garby.
Nope. This is so difficult.
It's so hard. Maybe, is it just me? Have I just been like so hardened by like my eternal Mega Man quest?
Nah, you're fine.
Okay.
See, that's why we have GMs like you.
I'm sorry. Oh, Robo Wizard. Oh no! I pulled a Michael Yama. Is that a thing?
Yeah, sure. I'm not sure what it means, but yeah. Yeah, so everybody knows, I'm not part of GDQ, but I love to submit and I love to go. I don't know if it's going to happen. Like, submissions are going through Saturday, but at the same time, this has been 2020, and let's just say that years like this may have vengeance later on. So, I have no idea what's going to happen. Hopefully we're able to get through it. Oh, lethargic scientist fighting wind dude over here. He's just flexing his fats. He's really chubby. Okay.
Yep.
Which I don't have a problem with. He's kind of cute.
Yeah. He's full of heart. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. There you go. There you go. Okay. Lethargic scientist solidly in second place. Now we just got to see where she goes after this.
The right.
On the big house. It's okay. Oof. See, this is why I love Mega Man 2's platforming. It is... Oh, there she goes. Okay, lethargic scientist now in first.
Very nice. It's good. Half an hour, and we do have a little bit of a lead change, and we get to the boss gate.
Get to the boss. It's boss time.
Is this boss beatable?
Yeah, it's Airman.
Oh, okay.
Spikes. It's Swamp Thing Airman. Airman in his Swamp Thing suit.
Swamp Thing Airman. Beautiful.
Yep. But, it's like...
Wait, he pushes you so fast.
Yep, but it is absolutely doable. Like, this, when I played, this was the stage I started.
Hey, Divide by Shiro is also there, Airman. Honestly, I think you're just gonna have to damage boost on occasion, and other occasions get up on the wall. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, yeah, yes, baby.
Ah! I'm so stressed. I don't like this.
Well, yeah. I think Zero has found an interesting strategy there, because you totally can stand on the sides, and that is a valid strategy.
Like, I'm stressed just watching this fight, and I do not like it. No, I think what you need to do every time that you're blown over is jump up onto the wall that you were blown towards.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's how I would try to do this.
And also, again, like, iframes in this game are very, like, their bosses have very few iframes, so you absolutely can buster down bosses. Oh, wow! Oh, look at that! Look at Lethargic Scientist with the heckin' good strat.
See? Well, except hitting the tornadoes. If you don't jump, I think you can generally do this without taking damage. Maybe? Like, I love this idea, but... Oh, no! Like, you gotta do a little counter work. You can't just sit there and be happy,
No. You can't just sit there and be happy. You can't.
True.
Sometimes you have to yeet yourself across the room to win. This is how it is.
Yeah. So, the person who made this, by the way, this ROM hack was released by Tar. I don't know too much about them. I guess they also made a Rockman 5 hack, Wily's Dream Space. Do you go to space?
Yeah.
Do you dream? Is that one fun?
It is something. It is absolutely something.
Okay,
That's
cool.
what I'm gonna say. But yeah, I honestly, a lot of Mega Man ROM hacks have started blurring together since I've been playing nearly every one of them. I remember Wily's Dream Space. That's a good one. That's a ROM hack. That's a ROM hack.
Apparently that one has a lot of spikes everywhere.
Yeah, Wily's Dream Space, in some of the Wily stages, you legit start having some sort of fever dream.
No.
It's very wild. Oh, check this out.
Yes.
Made it to the boss.
Very nice. 3 people at the boss. Honestly, if Pixel Penguin at least makes it to the checkpoint, I think that is going to be a very nice personal victory. Because Pixel Penguin has been struggling with this, but is growing as a player as we're watching,
Yeah. That's what I love about Ku5ogrande. You learn so much.
Okay, it looks like D2 Kemps is starting to figure out a little bit why this boss is frustrating, what the difficulty is. And
Also, one of the reasons, like, if you're gonna have a Mega Man ROM hack, starting with 2 means, you have like the solid mechanics. You don't have sliding, so it's really extremely like the ROM hacker can't throw too many things at you mechanics-wise. But also you don't get the Mega Buster charge. So, like, Buster-only bosses are kind of a thing, whereas...
Isn't that only in Mega Man 4 and onward that you get the charge?
Yep, from 4, 5, and 6 packs give you, you have the charge, so now you can do a whole lot with just the base weapon.
Yeah, 3 introduces the slide, 4, I believe, gives you the charge, which I think is awesome. But I didn't really play much after Mega Man 3 on the NES. Yeah, I started playing like Mega Man X. I feel like I've played a lot of Mega Man 4, but I never really got too far into it. I don't know. Andy, why didn't we give you a Mega Man ROM hack? Because you're too darn good.
I might just not have gotten Andy yet. Have I?
And also, you're not a 2-pointer. See, Andy?
Oh, yeah.
See? And also, we need to make you suffer whenever we can. That's why you're here. And we know this wouldn't be suffering for you.
I'm so glad I gave them infinite lives. Goodness. Yeah, yeah, D2 is starting to, really, oh gosh, that was a lot of damage. I believe it is, we can count progress when it's in terms of, damage done, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Lethargic Scientist did a lot of damage there.
Yeah, Airman was down to 4 bars. No, Arashi, it is not wrong to have Can't Beat Airman playing in your head right now. That is a good song.
I don't know what that song is.
It's a great song by a Japanese artist. I'll send you the link
Oh
afterwards.
no,
It's so good.
D2 Kemps! That was a really good fight, but unfortunately not quite enough. Oh, Divide by Shiro is just... Yeah, there we go. This is...
Oh, that's right. It's pronounced divided by 0. That's the joke.
Oh,
That's
divide by...
Yeah!
See, I thought it was a joke because it was pronounced Shiro.
No, it's 0, divided by 0, or just 0. He actually pointed it out for me, and I appreciate that because I love names.
Okay, thank you for correcting me. I can appreciate that.
Names
Divided by 0. Fine. Fine.
Which is great to have someone called 0 in a Mega Man match.
I was actually really excited because it was kind of a pun the way that, well, I guess either way it's kind of a pun.
Oh, 0's got some really good strats there. Look at that.
This is going to work. Honestly, it's not fast, but you're not looking for fast when you're trying to make progress. You're, especially with this, considering that he deals so much damage with each of those tornadoes.
Yep. But yeah, there you go. You find the strat. Yep, you got it.
Yep.
You just have to not mess up.
Yeah, the thing is, the spikes are insta-kill, so you really don't want to mess up. I'm keeping my eye on Shiro. Or 0. Yeah.
0. Yep, okay. 0 now in first place, just through damage.
Nice.
No!
No!
See, yeah, this totally would have been a thing where, okay, it's like when you're playing Dark Souls. It's the point you're like, okay, do I just throw caution to the wind and focus the boss down because I think I will win the DPS race? I think that was the point where 0 could have gotten this, but also the thing with Mega Man is each boss has a weakness. You can find it, you can try around, but the thing is, the health bars are up in the corner of the screen. So to be able to tell if the weapon you're using is a weakness, you have to pretty much be looking at the health bar of the boss while you're hitting them, and that is a lot of multitasking. So it is sometimes very hard to know how much health the boss has at any one point, especially in a case like this where if you look away, you die.
Well, a lot of the Mega Mans included the no damage sound effect, so that it was relatively easy for some bosses, or I don't remember when that was really introduced, but that made it much easier to tell when your weapons were completely ineffective.
Absolutely, that's totally fair. But you can't. It's really hard to tell when they do 1 damage or 2 or 3. Thankfully, the actual weaknesses tend to take off a big chunk, but that's not always the case. It also depends on the weapon.
Yeah, the way that I usually handled that with Mega Man was, basically, I would always make sure that I had 1 life to waste, or that I was okay playing the level over again, because I knew I would die the first time during experimentation. And then what you do, hey, Lethargic Scientist is through.
Oh my gosh, and Chem. What? At the same time? Oh my gosh.
This is ridiculous. At the same time. And so Divide by Zero is probably going to do it in just a little bit, too.
Yeah, heck yeah. So now they have the Airman weapon, whatever it is, and they have whatever this is, the item 2. I have told them that this game has passwords. You should note them.
Pixel Penguin. Oh, are you gonna make the checkpoint? Maybe. No, the eye. I'm so sad. Okay, it's Bubbleman next.
Bubbleman, yeah, good old Jebediah Bubbleman.
Jebediah Bubbleman.
Oh, look at that stage.
By the way, D2 Kemps did previously say that we could use their audio. I'm just going to switch over and see if we actually can hear that, or if they're using mic.
I'm also switching.
Okay, I'm listening.
No, it's...
So why did you tell them Bubbleman next?
Okay, I wanted them to start with Airman because of that stage, and just like the general aspect of it. I didn't expect it to be quite so difficult. But I basically, after that, I want to keep things simple. Basically, I told them go counterclockwise, which means Quick Man is the last one. And in a ROM hack without save states, you want to do Quick Man last because the lasers are absolutely going to be ridiculously hard.
Gotcha.
So that was kind of this. Also, from this point on, like I've explained it to them multiple times. They know this. They have item 2 now, so they have a mobility aid to help them make it over big gaps. So they should be fine. They don't need to do too many rude jumps.
Good. Oh, that's so nice of you. Now we get bubble physics.
I'm very excited to see the first one who tries to use item 2 though. Because this is not default item 2. Default item 2 is a horizontal jet that just takes you horizontally as long as it goes in a straight line.
Divide by Zero is moving on, by the way. Yeah, don't spoil the item. I want to see it.
Absolutely. So just so people know, that's what item 2 is supposed to do. Heck yeah, I can't believe everyone make it very, very close to each other. That's amazing. I mean, those who made it very close. Pixel Penguin just doing his best.
Feeling the struggle. Honestly,
it's such a hard thing.
Mega Man, especially if you haven't played many Mega Man games previously, it can be difficult to get the hang of. But also considering that this is just a really hard ROM hack, I'm not too surprised with what we've got.
Yeah, and also, but for example, if I take someone who has never played a Mega Man game, someone who's never played platformers, if I give them Mega Man 2, I believe they will get the hang of it quicker than if I give them Mario.
Is this something that you do regularly? You're like, hey, I'm giving you a Mega Man.
This is just me talking in general terms of game designer stuff, but because Mario and a lot of other platformers have a lot of acceleration, deceleration, a little bit of slipperiness to the platforming. Mega Man doesn't have that. It's just you go left, you go right, you jump, that's it. It is extremely responsive Like Mega Man,
Yep.
like you have full control over Mega Man all the time.
Yeah, I would pretty much agree with that. I suppose, like, I'm thinking, honestly, Super Mario Brothers 3 would probably be one of the better Mario games that you could give out in order to teach, because, like, it does have a natural momentum building thing, and you can definitely tell when momentum kicks in compared to some of the other games where you can't.
Yeah, which is... Oh, okay, no, just Airmans. I wonder... I told them they have 2 pages of weapons. They should know that the...
You gotta go to next.
Yeah, you gotta go to next.
Ah! Pixel Penguin, no! The spikes! I
I'm so sorry.
so understand your struggle.
Yeah,
Okay, let me just tell you, somebody gave me I Want to Be the Boshi one time for me to play, and that didn't go well.
Yeah, that's, I've seen, say so, I've only played a little bit of I Want to Be the Guy. I assume it's that and more.
I think I made it to the second screen.
Yeah, that sounds about right. For one of these.
I really disliked it. Like, I Want to Be the Guy actually tries to be a tiny bit fair.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It is also very good at just being a complete jerk, but also giving lots of checkpoints.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, this one didn't really have very many checkpoints.
Also, shout out to the falling crabs who will just absolutely do their best to throw you into pits.
Yeah.
This game's full of jerks, percent shit.
I know. Why is Wind Dude underwater now? There's no wind down there, nerd. There's no wind.
No.
It's water.
I'm just holding my breath so much watching everyone, like... It is... I have, unfortunately, lost track of who made it to which screen, but, like, this is neck and neck.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, Mega Man's destroyed sound still, like, after all these years, like, doo, 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 doo. Real good. I love
true.
Mega Man, even though I've been suffering through Mega Man for, like, months and more than a year and a half now. I just love Mega Man so much.
By the way, the Mega Man death noise, I have been able to recreate it with some of the different pieces of software out there, and it feels so satisfying when you can get things set up just right to have that sound. Ugh, yeah. I love playing around with music and with making sound effects with some of these old systems. Yeah, I've played around some with NES, and it's a blast. I love it. But honestly, I think the biggest reason that I haven't done too much of that is because usually everyone's like, okay, I'm gonna ignore that and pay attention to your stupid memes. And I'm like, no, not my memes. So what I'm gonna have to do is make meme music. See? So, like, let's say Titanic music, okay, with the NES sound system. See, people will pay attention to that. They'll be like, oh, it's a meme. I love those.
Gosh, I remember back when, like, the term meme was just started to go around. That was a wild time. And now it's just, like, common. It's part of the vocabulary.
I mean,
knows
mind you, the word was coined by, it was either a folklorist or an anthropologist, memetics, I believe.
Here we go. Zero made it to the next part of this.
Yeah, Zero. This looks like nightmare stuff.
Welcome to the nightmare. There's more of it.
Well, oh, okay, it was Richard Dawkins. Never mind. Neither of the things that I said. I love Richard Dawkins, though. And, yeah, memetics is the study of memes, and memes specifically... The sketchy thing about memetics, though, is that, per the definition, almost literally anything is a meme.
Yeah.
Like, even the conversation that we have right now is a meme. Why? because the way that memes work is that an idea that someone creates or that exists, the meme part is how the understanding of it changes based off of perception. So considering that everything in this world that exists or doesn't exist is perceived in a specific way and inevitably changes based off of the individual who perceives it, even if it's just one person, everything is a meme. And yeah.
That's so cool.
It's gross.
Also, I'm glad that, like, so the bottom screen at the end of, like, the first, like, drop-off, that's the checkpoint. So I'm glad that, like, we now have, like, okay, all three Bubbleman players are now past the first checkpoint. Okay. Yeah, use that airman. Heck yeah. Get some good use out of that.
You know, if it wasn't for Richard Dawkins coining that term, I would say that it was just some guy really trying to get that PhD, you know? Like,
you just
I gotta invent some kind of word that means the study of literally everything that exists and doesn't exist. Okay, there we go. Memetics.
Yes, it's an allism, I believe. That's a term I coined like 5 seconds ago. It's when something is an allism.
An allism.
Yes.
That's memetics. It's an allism.
I'm just okay. So I believe Zero is now back in first place, having made it to the waterfall. Also, those incredibly buff shrimp just swimming in the waterfall like it's nothing.
They've got abs on their backs. The back abs.
So curved.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
About back abs?
Yeah. And I really want to stop thinking now about back abs. No, muscly backs are okay, I guess. As long as they don't have abs, you know, have normal back muscles, please.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at muscles. I need to draw more from, like, life.
Then again, could you imagine if you could bend backwards from your waist exactly like you can bend forwards? How different this world would be. Like, you could do flippy flop exercise, just bending back and forth. Wah, 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 wah.
And I think D2 Chems just made it to first, just because, like, he was able to land on that platform. Yep. Absolutely.
Very nice, Kemps. Very nice.
Voice of truth. Isn't this game nice? It gives you enough, like, a little bit of knockback, not too much, just enough so that even if you get hit over a pit, you can still recover. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the only time I will say isn't this game nice, I think, today.
It's returned to Sniper Joe underwater. How could he?
Yes.
He returned.
Oh yeah, no. So this is the underwater version of Sniper Joe, also known as Sniper Joe.
Oh my gosh, that was a really good bubbly sound. Did you have water right there?
No.
Are you just really good at water sounds?
I'm just really good at that sound.
Nope, I can't. I can do some sounds.
Yeah, it's good to embrace the sounds we can make. Especially voices. I just love doing voices now.
Oh, same here. If you didn't notice.
Yeah, it's down to the pixel. 5 minutes left to see who makes it furthest on that platform.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see Bubbleman.
Bubbleman.
Bubbleman. Zebediah Bubbleman.
Hey, my name's Bubbleman. Hey, come fight me. You got a little wind, I got water. My name's Bubbleman.
Yeah, I you know, you play enough ROM hacks of the same game, eventually you start, yeah, that's Jebediah Bubbleman, and then Dr. Fleshman, and...
Dr. Flashman?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
If you've ever seen, like, Northern Exposure. I wouldn't say it's a classic, but it is.
I think this guy has been struck by paralysis. My name's Dr. Flashman.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I'm older than you.
Wait, really? Because
Yeah.
I'm 34.
Yeah.
You're older than me?
Yeah.
How? You've got blue hair.
It's just, you know, it's just a thing.
Like, blue hair automatically means that you're not 34.
I'm absolutely not 34.
Oh, wow.
That is true.
Okay.
That is true.
Well, I guess I guess technically it's right then.
Yep. Estrogen, it just does the work.
Took too much estrogen and my hair's blue. What
Oh, well,
happened?
what are you gonna do?
I don't
There's
know.
no helping it. I'll just go along with it.
Well, cut it down. Don't take that much. It's a lot. If you take it until your hair turns blue, you should probably go see a different doctor, okay?
That was a great thing though. Like when I finally went to like my first endocrinologist to go on hormones and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Turns out like I walked through the door and then I realized, oh right, that's why the name sounded familiar. We went to high school together. We were in the same class.
Wait, Dr. Fleshman was in your high school? Did he go by Dr.
No!
Fleshman at that time?
No. I'm talking about my endocrinologist, not Dr. Fleshman. Also, Dr. Fleshman is such a cursed name. Oh,
I know,
wow.
it's so gross. But it's perfect for an endocrinologist. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Yeah.
Right, 3 minutes left. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping against hope we can see someone take a decisive lead in this next platform. Gosh, I'll make a note for next time. Don't front load the spikes so much. But then again, that's this ROM hack.
Yeah. Oh, Shiro. Yeah. Or Zero. Oh, no.
Zero.
I've said Zero the entire match. Don't die. No. Okay. Well.
Also, with all these spikes and all these enemies, there's a plenty of like time to use the game's generous iframes.
Oh, I was gonna
get
say
past-
item 2, because I haven't seen item 2 yet.
I would love to use it. I would love to see it, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. It's so great. It's so sad because it's a really good one.
I'm excited to see what you mean by good.
Yeah, it's
Pixeled Penguin, I've got faith. You can get through this gauntlet. Oh no, the eyeball cried up on you. Watch out for the moles. Like, honestly, grinding out a little bit of health would be good, but unfortunately, got a little bit greedy at the tiny health drop and jumped right into a mole.
no.
Yeah.
That's that platform. Again, if only they would be using item 2, that this would not be a problem.
Like, I'm just trying to imagine, by the way, that visit to Dr. Fleshman that you had, and, like,
Please don't keep saying
no,
that.
I would, okay, sorry. And, like, I would be so intimidated to go to a doctor, but then again, it's like, if I have a pimple somewhere, I would be embarrassed to ask anybody about it as well. Like, I don't know.
Here we go. Zero's made it. Zero's made it. That is
Zero.
a decisive lead.
Very nice. A lead in the last 2 minutes. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Whew. Hey, it's our favorite buddy. Yeah, that last one requires a tiny jump. But yeah, I believe that is Zero for sure.
Yeah, actually, RBW is saying that Zero has been in the lead for the last 10 minutes. Whatever.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
even care. Last minute lead change, baby.
Yeah, I've been talking it up. Maybe okay.
Well, you know what? It might have been a last minute lead change, and Cadus was just paying a lot of attention to see that somebody else was in the lead, but then Divide by Zero managed to be like, yeah, I'm in the lead. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody, this match has been a blast.
Right. let's remember. Lethargic Scientist had a 16-second head start. If it comes to it, I don't think it will.
I don't think so as well. But that, everybody, is indeed time. That's time. That's it for Ku5ogrande today.
Oh my gosh.
Why is Sonic Advance music playing on my computer? Okay.
Why not?
Go away, Sonic Advance. Like, I don't even understand why you're there. Okay, there we go. That's better music. Not Sonic. Always a good choice for life. And you know what else is a good choice? Divided by Zero. Divided by Zero actually managed to make the most progress and did fantastic. This was so much fun. I'm going to go ahead and invite them. How do you feel that the players did?
Everyone is an incredible trooper. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am overflowing with respect for everybody tonight. Good gosh.
Oh yeah, that was really good. Honestly, it wasn't a huge victory because, you know, 3 of the players were super close. And I am super proud as well of Pixel Penguin. Honestly, if it's your first tournament that you're jumping into, you never really know how you're going to be doing. And honestly, that was a fantastic push. Definitely difficult, but at the same time, no rage quits. And we've seen rage quits over games that are much easier.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that's an option.
No, it's not. But if you do, then what am I going to do about it? I can't do anything about it.
Fair.
So whatever, I guess you're gone. Goodbye.
Yeah, you can't just do this. You don't have a shepherd's crook to just zoop, yank someone back on stage.
Yeah, it's not possible. Well, Divided by Zero is here in our chat, and I swear I didn't mispronounce your name a single time.
Oh.
You're not even gonna say anything in response.
Hey.
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah.
That was rough.
Oh no. Yeah. I think everybody struggled a lot.
I'm so sorry.
There's that the fan on the first stage that's just 1 pixel off screen, and I think every time you despawn him, I think his health regenerates. It seems to, and that.
Oh yeah.
Just frustrated me to no end.
Yeah, that's a typical thing with Mega Man. If an enemy goes off screen and they come back, it's not because the sprite stayed there. No, it was completely despawned and then it was completely respawned.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I
notorious.
told you I hadn't played any of the older Mega Man games, just the newer ones, and I suspected that was the case.
Yeah. Honestly, though, you know, I think that we had people watching this who thought that this was a pretty legit ROM hack, that it was well done, but I do know that it was extremely difficult.
Yeah, the infinite lives actually made this way more fun than it would have been otherwise.
Good.
Yep. Big thanks to Garby for suggesting that.
Garby,
yes.
you
In hindsight,
see,
yeah.
This is why we check the games with other people to see if they have ideas that'll make it more enjoyable. Yeah. And this is
So
why you
Garb
don't give out
suggested this one?
Laser Dolphin. What?
Said Garb suggested this game?
Just suggested the infinite lives.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think anybody would have beaten Airman without that.
I would not have.
Yeah. So that definitely made it tolerable. Was there anything that you liked about the game or this specific ROM hack that you went through?
I like the music, but I don't think it actually came from this game. I think it came from other games. I recognize the music from Final Fantasy Edition 2, at least the first level. I don't know where the rest of the music came from.
Mind you, it's a little bit of a remix, at least, because, you know, they had to use slightly different instruments, so there's that. But if you're making a ROM hack, whatever, put whatever music in there. It's love, okay? You're giving it love.
There was also a few checkpoints, so that was a lot easier as well, the checkpoints.
Okay, the checkpoints made it a little bit more doable. Yeah. So I'm actually really happy. The unfortunate thing is that the other players are eliminated. You managed to just barely eke out this victory. Actually, by just barely, it was either in the last 2 minutes or the last 10 minutes. Don't
Wow.
quote me.
Mm.
Don't quote me.
Oh yeah, no, but yeah, that waterfall where like you like beat you like go past the Joe, jump up, and there's like the waterfall shrimp, and then you make a big jump to the second platform. That is where like the 3 player, like you and the other 2 players, like who had made it to that stage. That's where everyone kept dying, but like just,
Wow.
you were a little bit ahead, and then right at the end you made it past and through the next like section.
I'm gonna go
That
back
was
and watch
very
that. That sounds pretty tense.
Yeah,
Mm.
for sure.
Oh, also,
Item 2, what does it do, Sandra?
yes, exactly. Because like there are a lot of rude jumps in the second stage, but you had item 2. So are you familiar? Are you familiar with Mega Man 2?
Not Mega Man 2. I played some
Okay,
of the
'cause,
newer
like-
games, and I played Mega Man X, but not the classic 2.
Okay, yeah. So like one of the weapons you had was like you had the Airman, but you had item 2, which normally is like it's a jet sled. You deploy it, and then it just takes you like it flies horizontally for as long as it'll go,
Okay.
until it runs out of fuel. In this one, it's more of a jet sled. You put it out in front of you, you jump on it, and then it just falls to the ground and skids around.
Wait, are you
So-
serious?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my-
just a sled. But like it doesn't really do much of anything. However, in those pixel perfect jumps, it gives you something to jump off of once like past the edge. So it actually makes a big difference in those specific route jumps.
Is
So
that
it
a
could have
tool
helped
I
a
had?
little bit. Yeah, absolutely. It was on the second page.
Okay.
It looks like you just didn't manage to navigate to the second page. You got to go to the next button and press that, and then that'll show you your second page of items there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I mentioned like you have weapons and mobility items and like across 2 pages. But that's where this game gets you. They really could have just fit it all into one screen, but they didn't.
Yeah, it's true. But seriously, great job. Is there anything that you're streaming these days or that we should know about Divided by Zero?
My schedule and my home internet doesn't really let me stream regularly.
No.
The last time I streamed was back on Valentine's Day. I did Dream Daddy.
Oh, I played a little bit of that, but I haven't really gotten very far. I should. Yeah, that's awesome that you did that for Valentine's Day. I'm trying to...
My girlfriend was very confused, but she got that out of it.
That's okay. Whatever. It's the year 2020. Games can be a dream daddy. I'm cool with that. Everybody, I think that it is time for us to leave. We do have more Ku5ogrande upcoming on Saturday and Sunday, so make sure that you stop on by, tune in, give your love to the various runners, by the way, who are on there. Follow them. It's always nice to have chats as well if you're not too creepy. So, honestly, it's just cool to see people coming together and enjoying bad video games. If you'd like, go ahead and subscribe or follow. Honestly, the best thing to do to support is just to love it, show up, and let other people know that bad games happen here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and raid Mike Uyama, because he's currently doing some Floyd Arcade Mania attempts, which apparently is really difficult. Do we have a good raid message from any of the games? Mike Uwuyama. Actually, I like this idea. Okay, this is gonna be our message. Oh my gosh, he's gonna hate me. Okay,
Thank you,
here we
everybody.
go. There we go. Go tell Mike Uwuyama about how wonderful everything is. Go spread the message of hearts. He'll love it. And I will see you all if you come this weekend on Saturday. Take care and bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Really fast. Like, look. Like, it doesn't
Okay,
seem
I
that
am
fast.